G's up, hoes down. If that bitch can't swim, she gon' drown. She gon' drown. What up, y'all? Ain't nobody but your boy, man. Hey, you know it's been a minute, man. Man, your boy been having a lot of shit going on, man, and man, it's a whole bunch going on, and I ain't gonna name a lot of y'all, man. I just been having a lot going on, man. But you know, at the end of the day, life's still good, you know, man. Yeah, man, you know, I had to take a little break, man. Sometimes, you know, man, you got to put that dad cape on, man, and you know, I had to, you know, step away from this shit for a minute, but I'm finna get back down on it, y'all. So I apologize to the very few subscribers I got. I want to say I apologize, but your boy, man, about to get on it and get back, man. You know what I'm talking about? But as always, right, y'all? Sad day, man. And I guess for some, you don't really gotta say it's sad, you know what I'm saying, right? But I'm gonna say for myself, man, just I was real upset, man. And y'all see the title, man. You know what I'm saying? It's over for the set, man. It's over, man. And I ain't gonna hear a lot of y'all, man. That shit was just, damn, man. Like I was cringing, man, watching that shit, man. You know, Cam did on It Is What It Is, as well as, you know what I'm saying, Jim's, what was that Justin LeBoy interview. So, you know, that's pretty much what we gonna talk about, man. And, man, I ain't gonna need a lot of y'all, man. That shit, man, it made me sick to my stomach, man, because, man, like, I'm just a big fan, man, you know. I still ride around to this day and bump a lot of Dipset, man. You know what this all? I'm still a big 40 Cal fan, a J.R. Ryder fan, a Hell Rail fan, Uncasa. Anything, you know, far as a affiliate, whether it's Bird Gang, Taliban. I'm talking about, man, these guys had a real big movement. And I can only imagine how big it was on the East Coast. But let me just let y'all know, man, you know, I'm from Chicago. You know, I'm in Rockford, I should say, by way Chicago. Let me rep the Rock, because niggas be mad talking shit when I don't be repping the Rock. But hey, I can't help it. I was born and raised in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I came up here, man, I was grown as hell doing what the fuck I wanted to do. But anyway, right? Let's get on this, man, you know, with Cam and them just God, man. I was just like, damn, man. And you know, it's like especially with Camron, It Is What It Is, it was like, damn, man. It was like when I heard him say what he said, you know, when he did the little live, you know what I'm saying, 10 years ago, I was just like, damn, Cam. But you know, it is what it is, right? But yeah, man, that shit was just it's crazy, right? But let's talk about it, right, man? And it didn't do nothing but you know, but what's going on with them just, you know, made me look back in hindsight and a lot of things I went through far as, you know what I'm saying, being, you know, down with my friends and, you know, being loyal to my friends. And, you know, a lot of y'all might say, you know, when y'all finish watching this, y'all might be like, when I say this, like, man, I don't see how you feel that way. And I'm explaining, right? But this is what I was going to say, right? If anybody I feel bad for, right? I feel bad for Jimmy, right? And I'm explaining because far as with Cam, you know what I'm saying, I get it, right? Business, you know what I'm saying? And Cam didn't do nothing, and you know, I should say he didn't do nothing but show me a long time ago that he's a shrewd businessman. And dealing with business, and regardless of whatever you do, you understand, man, business is business, you know, it's never personal. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, when you do business with your homies or your friends or whatnot, man, you know, sometimes it can go south. And it's just, I could just tell so many stories. Just, I was sitting here early thinking in hindsight how hustling with different guys and my homies and, you know, guys you call day ones, your brothers, just didn't go right, man, because either guys didn't see eye to eye. It was either jealousy or either, you know, guys was just so shiesty that, you know, they couldn't trust nobody or their homies as far as when it comes with nothing. So I'm gonna say this right, far as with Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I feel bad because whatever the situation with them was, man, you know, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, as far as what was told, it wasn't that deep, but whatever it is between them, man, you know, them guys got super duper emotional, right? And let me just say this, right? Because this is something I used to always tell women all the time I deal with. And for you youngsters, right, I'm gonna give y'all, you know, a little lesson. I'm gonna stop being with the cliche game and all that shit, man. I'm gonna put something in your ear, right? And this is something everybody should take heed to, right? But I used to tell women this all the time, man. I used to deal with, right? I used to always tell them like, hey, I understand you mad. I understand you feel some type of way. But, and again, but, please be careful. Please be mindful with your thought process on how you speak. Be careful of the words that you say out your mouth to me, because sometimes you might say something and yeah, you might not really meant it, but then you can't take it back, man. You can't take it back. So, man, be mindful with what you say. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go into, you know, Jim Jones, right? Man, you could look at that man and you could just tell that man, you know, once you know you put everything together and you look at it, right? And I was just looking back at all the interviews, like the Funk Flex, and I was just like, damn, Jim, like, okay. And I just want to say this, and this, I'm not going to say, you know what I'm saying, Cam was right or wrong, but that nigga, one thing about Jimmy, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say, probably going to have a lot of feedback on this, right, when I say this, but can't nobody tell me Jim wasn't loyal to Cam, man. Can't tell me that. When you talk about loyalty, man, and that man was loyal to that man. But again, like I said earlier, man, you know, business is business, you know, and it's never personal. And I remember a long time ago, man, you know, dealing with, you know, my homies and stuff, I had to understand and learn that man, you know what I'm saying? You can't do business with everybody, man. So let's go to the interview. Hold on, let me light this up, man. Right? Hold on, excuse me, y'all. Alright. Shit. Y'all excuse me. Hey, I just got off work, man. I'm getting my mind right? So, one thing, right? I peeped the interview, and I ain't gonna even cap it. First, when I seen it with Jim and Justin LaBoy, I ain't even think Jim was gonna even entertain none of that, man. Sometimes, you know, you just got to let motherfuckers have it, but then at the end of the day, you know, some niggas can only take so much, right? But this where it goes right with what I was saying with the choice of words, right? And one thing I learned about watching Cam, right? We already know Cam's shrewd businessman. He ain't no dummy, very intelligent, right? But one thing I do know with Cam, right? Cam is an intelligent man. He's a smart man. And one thing that let me know that Cam pays attention. You know what I'm saying? He pays attention in detail and he listens to everything. And I ain't gonna count with y'all, right? I ain't agree with the choice of words that Jim used, but I understand, right? And it's just certain things, man, regardless how you feel. Like with me, my guys or whatnot, guys, you know, like the relationship, you know what I'm saying, I thought they had, I never would have used the choice of words, dick riding. Because when you say dick riding, right, you know, you insinuate, man, a nigga on your shit, you know, like a broad. Basically like calling a nigga a bitch in a sense, right? And you know, us smart people, you know what I'm saying, understand that, you know, that ain't what motherfucker was going with it. But you know, you could tell he felt some type of way, right? So When he used that word dick riding, what did that do? That green lighted it for Cam. And y'all see the first thing he said on It Is What It Is. He like, oh, well, you know, I was going to let the shit go till you said dick ride. And then, man, Cam just did what? He just unloaded it, bro. And then not just unloaded it, man. But then, you know what I'm saying? He went all into detail, you know, with your dirty laundry. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he know you a little bit, so you know how the masses gonna believe and look at it. They gonna be like, oh man, it might be some truth to that. There's some truth to that. There's some truth to that. And man, that was bad, man. Oh, that shit was bad. I'm like, damn, Cam, what the fuck, man? And after that, y'all, I don't know, man. I think maybe it might take them niggas to be 60, another 10, man, before they even get back together, man. You know what I'm saying? It's over with, y'all. It's over with. And shout out to Gully TV, man. You know what I'm saying? He said some real valid shit, man, for a lot of content creators like myself. Shout out to him. He said this, not me. They left a lot of money on the floor. Man, they left a lot of money on the floor. Because I ain't gonna need a lot, man. Like, I'm such a big Dipset fan. I kind of really didn't even want to talk about it. You know, I've been having my people get on me, man. They like, man, bro, man, you got to talk about the Fat Joe shit. You got to talk about this. I think last thing I spoke on was when I went to go vote. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just felt like that was a big issue. But on this with the Camron and Jim shit, man, it's just, God, man, it was fucked up. But you can't tell me Jimmy wasn't loyal, man. That nigga had blind loyalty to Cam, man. Nah, I get it when Cam said, you know, he asked him, you know what I'm saying, what he was going to do with the Bird Gang and all that. And, you know, I know we done seen interviews where Jim said he only did what he learned far as with Ben is on. You know, I don't want to say he jerked Max B or none of them, but I can recall back then watching interviews with Max saying he wasn't getting compensated correctly, right? And you know, man, Max had enough light and shine and swag, man. You know, he could have branched off and did his own thing. You know what I'm saying? But you know, man, he made them hits, got, you know, his popularity up, man. So you know he gonna be good when he get out, right? But that shit just, man, you could just look at Jim's face, man. Like I'm a big person on body language, man, and it's just like, damn, man, he like, you know, Cam, you did this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't really know what it was, but shit, was it that deep, man, for Cam to go there and do what he did, man? Like, man, shit. That was rough, man. That was rough. It's like, it's crazy, man. Like, Cat Williams said it last year, you know, it's like the exposure. Like, I'm going to say this real quick, just segue before I get back on it. Like, when I watched, I was watching Art of Dialogue, and when Dame Dash said Jay-Z was writing for Bleak, man, do y'all know, man, every favorite Bleak song that I got in my playlist, man, I went to, and, you know, normally I could detect, because I'm a big hip-hop head, man. I was born in 76, man. I think first time I probably got introduced to where I fell in love in hip-hop was probably, man, I was a shorty, man. It had to been about, man, 84, 85, 86. I know for sure 87, I was in there, man. I was still on my cousin tapes and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, just, wow, y'all, like, that shit was just so fucked up, man. Like you see, just even my train of thought, man. I'm just like, I felt so bad for Jim, man. Like, I'm just like, damn, bro. So you know, it was like, that shit was crazy, yo. I mean, the Cam with what he did for us with the Bird Gang thing, and I said this years ago. At first, right, I felt like it was some sucker shit, you know, and I'm a big Camron fan. Like, a lot of y'all to tell me I'm crazy, but I got Cam in my top 5. You know what I'm talking about? And nah, I'm a serious hip hop head. Big on guys that talk that shit and talk. And it ain't saying that just with Cam, far with him being in my top 5 about the rap. You know, if you follow Dipset, man, he pumped life back into New York because, man, the South was killing the game, man. They was like the only guys that was keeping the NY alive, man. I'm talking about on fire, just with they sound, with the swag, and everything, man. You know, and I've been a Camron fan since Confessions of Fire, man. So, I mean, you know, I've been following them pretty deep. I want them niggas all the time sitting up there throwing up that east side. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, that was fucked up, man. And, you know, was Cam, in my eyes, being emotional? Yeah, a little bit, man. But it's like, you know, if a nigga you fuck with, you know, you broke bread with and all that, you know, use that term dick riding, you know, you might feel some type of way. Even though a nigga like me, I would have just laughed it off and let it slide. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man. But yeah, y'all, that shit was messed up, man. I felt bad for Jim, man, but you know, I was just going back looking at a lot of stuff online, and I was just like, I don't see nowhere where Jimmy wasn't loyal, man. Like, Jim was loyal, man. And then if you not gonna look out for your guys, you know, correctly, how Jim's saying, you can't be mad. That's why I say, you know, like, out of all of them, you could tell, like, nah, I think Jim, out of all of them, was really moving and grooving. And I ain't saying Cam not official files, you know, coming to the Chi West, you know, get money and, you know, Ohio, you know, I just think, you know, maybe that came later on down the line. I ain't saying they weren't pumping, doing their little things as teens in New York, but it's just, you could tell the niggas that's really about their bread and about their money, because it's like all the rest of them was cool and doing their thing, but it was just like with Jimmy, you know, he was like, nah, fuck that. I'm finna find a way to make myself relevant and get myself up there. But anytime, you know, man, he took the back seat, man, and he was still hollering capo. If y'all don't know what a capo is, man, we got the internet. Like I tell my kids all the time, man, what the fuck y'all asking me for? Y'all got these smartphones. I tell motherfuckers all the time, either these motherfuckers gonna make you smart or they gonna make you dumb, man. I swear I done acquired so much knowledge off these motherfuckers and learned so much shit, man. Google or whatever, Chat GPT, man, it'll teach you a lot. It's just all about how you use these motherfuckers. Now, if you get on here and you bullshit on this app, just on all this social media shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to get popping files on some attention high, then hey, you gonna miss out, man. But this instrument right here, like right now on this phone, what I'm doing with y'all, hey man, you can make some bread off it. I gotta get this motherfucker up, cause man, I got like 11,000 on my Facebook. My Facebook popping, seeing a little cheese from that. But anyway, right? Yeah, man, I think with Cam and his shrewd being the shrewd businessman that he is, man, it was like, yeah, man. I don't want to say Cam fucked over his guys or whatnot, but it was like, you know, I don't think he did put them in the best position, because if you look at all the interviews, like a lot of different interviews I done watched, and I ain't really hear 40 Cal say nothing wild or crazy, but like with J.R. Ryder, like with Hell Rail, like with Santana, and I ain't hear Zeke say nothing wild, you know what I'm saying? Like, we already knew Zeke wasn't really no rapper like that, you know what I'm saying? Zeke just a nigga that's just with the set. You know, he probably like a nigga like who Cam talk about all the time, Tito Poppin, or British. You know what I'm saying? Except just a little bit, you know, deeper with the set. You know what I'm saying? But Zeke like another nigga, you know what I'm saying? You could just tell was just a loyal soldier, man. But it's like if y'all go back and y'all watch them interviews that Jim do, you could really tell like Jim was hurt, man. Because he really thought, you know what I'm saying, man, you know, I guess what he expected didn't happen. So I'm like, you know, you can't really be mad for him like trying to branch off and do his own thing. Because I mean, check it out, right? Let's look at the rest of the set now. Like Santana was on fucking fire, man, back then. Santana, ain't no way in hell Santana ain't bigger than what he's supposed to be now. We never ever thought out of the whole Dipset that Jim would still be the guy out here that's making music. And you know, I don't know because I ain't really checking in the streets as far as who fucking with his music. You know, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? But he's still relevant. You know, as far as with the music. You know what I'm saying? Still relevant. Still putting out good music. I think the last thing like I really got into, and if I'm asleep, y'all can put me up on what he got going on. But the shit with the Migos that he did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I bump a lot of Jim old shit. Like On My Way to Church, still one of my favorite albums. Like and Product of My Environment, like Diary of a Summer. Like man, no, Jim got some shit, some joints, talking that shit. But you know, you can't be mad or feel some type of way if a nigga trying to make his way. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I sometimes look at it like, was Cam, you know, feeling some type of way and kind of jealous that, you know, the nigga was, you know, getting a little notoriety and getting to be popping because I ain't gonna cap, once upon a time, man, he was kind of bigger than a dime. But one thing I could say, man, and if y'all follow them niggas, y'all know that nigga always stayed in his place. He never put himself over the set. He always said capo status, man. And you know, that's why that shit just was fucked up. But I was watching too, and shout out to him too. I've been fucking with him for some years. I know I said Gully, I've been fucking with, but I've been probably fucking with them niggas like, man, like 09, I think, 08, maybe 07. I don't know. It's been a minute. I remember when both them niggas started out. But excuse me, MREC. And I seen on MREC where, you know, he had a phone call with Mace. You know, I content create, so, you know, I follow a lot of people, man. And, you know, I be checking it out. Even people, you know what I'm saying, that's not even, you know, big like that, you know, I follow. Because, you know, a lot of people out here put out good content, man. And let me say this too real fast. Shout out to that boy Philosophical too, man. Doing your thing on This Might Be Risky, man. You was speaking that shit, bro. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna just do it with the wrong hand. But salute you, bro. Talking some real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But what I was gonna say? Damn, I be hate when I be smoking this shit. I be forgetting. But what I was gonna say was damn, my fault, y'all. This goddamn, this that bag. I be forgetting shit. But anyway. Lost my train of thought. My fault, y'all. I'm just chopping it up with y'all, right? But hold on. Let me get my train of thought. I know I was talking about something with the set, right? But anyway, right? I was gonna say with Jim, man, sometimes, man, you gotta just, you know, let shit go, man, and sometimes, you know what I'm saying, man, certain shit just, you know, ain't gonna be able to be fixed right at the moment. Now, me, right? I'm a firm believer, man, time heals all wounds, man. You know, I got partners, man, I ain't talked to in over 10 years. And, you know, some of us, we just went our own ways. Some I just felt weren't conducive. But, you know, I can tell y'all right now with that shit, bro. Them niggas probably ain't gonna be back cool, man. Maybe till they 60s, because both of them damn near pushing 50. I'm 49. I'll be 49. I'm sorry this year. Yeah, your boy getting up there, man. You know, I thank God, man. You know, I don't look at that. That's why it should be so funny when y'all be like, y'all be calling Charles the white uncle, and I'll be like, damn. I said, okay, well, I guess I can accept it then, because I'm older than Charles. You know, not by much, just a year. But I was like, man. But yeah, it's probably gonna take them niggas, man, till they about 60 to patch that shit up, man. You know, it'd be sad, because I was sure hoping, man, you know what I'm saying, for them to try to get all the members together and have a Dipset reunion. I would really, really love that. Boy, y'all don't even know that. I ain't gonna say y'all don't know, but they don't know how much the streets would love that and be fiending for that. Like, I remember I seen 40 Cal JR and Hell Rail was doing something, and I was just like, man, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this shit? No, where everybody at? Man, no, where everybody at? Where the set at, man? Everybody, man. Where the whole crew at, man? Like, man, them niggas don't even know just how much shit they inspired, man. And it was just a sad day to see that, man. You know? And, I don't want to be no dead horse. And that nigga 50, boy, that nigga 50 cold. I had it in my living room. I had the 48 Laws of Power, man. But man, if you watch that nigga, man, you know anything about that book, that's how that nigga move, man. If y'all ain't never read it, go buy it or go to the library, man, and rent it, man, and read it. It's a lot of things in there, man, you can learn, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be cliche and say a lot of jewels and gems, but just a lot of useful stuff, man. If you read it and you can comprehend it, and then, you know what I'm saying, you apply it, it works, man. You know what I'm saying? It works. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. Oh, told y'all I was gonna come back talking about the MREC. This that bag, boy, make me forget. Excuse me, though. Right, but check it out, right? I like how Mace said he tried to get both of them to sit down and talk. And, that's believable, because like I was telling somebody, man, one time we was having a conversation, and I was just like, man, ain't nobody perfect, and ain't no religion perfect. So just because Mace preach and do all that don't mean he can't be flying, wear jewelry, and do all that. I'm like, well, religion is perfect. I'm like, if that's the case, then look at the excuse me, Philadelphia, if I get it wrong, but let's just look at the Sunni culture, because I'm Muslim, you know what I'm saying, Al-Islam, right? And you mean to tell me all those guys, they might be out there, they might salat five times a day and do all that, right? But then after they do all that, they go right back out to doing all the worldly stuff that they do. So we not gonna look at them different. So just because, you know what I'm saying, he on there with Cam and, they done rekindled their friendship, don't mean, he gotta be petty. Even though, you know what I'm saying, he said the shit, you know what I'm saying, that he said about Jim. And don't get me wrong, I ain't saying Jim sometimes ain't play himself and was feeling himself, because one thing we can say about both these guys, man, they some emotional guys, man. Because it's just the type of nigga I am and the code I live by, right? I'm just not airing that out on social media. Like, man, if it's like that, we need to have conversation. We need to have conversation. Call me up. Let's have a sit down. Let's chop it up. But we not finna do that. Like, for us to been through what we been through, man. Like, made millions and traveled the world, and we had a whole movement. Like, nah, man, it's big, man. It's big, man. It's bigger than that, man. Like, we supposed to be bigger. We supposed to be better than that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I can't say this far as from what I seen, or I should say from what I observed. You know what I'm saying? Is that both of these niggas, you know what I'm saying, man? They still feel some type of way, and both of them still hurt. Far as whatever the move was, far as if it was with, Jim getting tricked out his motherfucker Smitty, fucking with 50, not understanding 50 was playing chess, or however, you know what I'm saying, they feel Cam treated them or dealt with them far as with the situation going on. So, like with the rest of us that follow him, when Cam took that hiatus, okay, we get it, man. His mom, you know what I'm saying, was going through some stuff ill, you know what I'm saying. I don't recall, and may peace be upon her. I don't know if she had a stroke or whatnot, but I just can remember Cam was talking about, him taking care of his mom, and he stepped away for a minute, you know what I'm saying. But like I was saying earlier, that nigga Jimmy was the hustler, man. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you can't be mad for him going out there, going to get it. Because I can't cap, man. It's keeping the set alive, man, for a minute. Because everybody was wondering, like, where the fuck Cam? Where Cam at? You know what I'm saying? But salute to that nigga Mace, though, man. He did say that, man. If y'all check it out, check MREC out. He got the phone call with Mace. I was checking it out, man. And he was like, I tried to get him to sit down. But he like, both these niggas don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. They still hurt and feel some type of way. I hope to God, man, you know what I'm saying, these guys they get it together, man. I really, really love to see Harlem, you know what I'm saying, man, back together, man. And doing their thing, man. You know what I'm saying, with the swag, with the style. I don't know, man. I like all the boroughs, but it's just something about them Harlem niggas, man. Them niggas some fly slick niggas, man. But I ain't gonna cap though, man. Salute to him again, man. I was watching him. He said some real shit, man. He done been up there. I ain't never been to New York. I'm coming though. You know what I'm talking about? I'll be up there. I'm going. But starting to make it seem like it's true, like, Harlem niggas, man, y'all. It ain't no brotherhood up there like that, man. Cause it's like, man. But I do want to say this though, right? I was watching somewhere Hell Real was talking to some guy. I don't know your name, man, but salute to you, man. And one thing he said, man, that made me, you know what I'm saying, like, that nigga real, a real nigga. That nigga say, I don't want to speak on that or touch on that. He was like, them my brothers, and I'm paraphrasing. He was like, and I think I done heard a couple of them said, you know what I'm saying? I had to, do my due diligence and go back and research, but I can even recall years ago, I want to say Cam said it that, man, once Dipset, always Dipset, man. So, I don't know, man. I don't even like saying hope, but, man, let's pray that set get back together, man. That'll just be a good look, man. I mean, a good look, most definitely a good look for New York and hip hop. Yeah, man. Just a sad day, but until then, y'all, the set is over, man. It's over, man. Man, I was hoping they got back together. I was hoping when Max B get out, man, him and Jim Jones, man, could patch their stuff up, man. Man, them guys got classic. Y'all see I was singing that G's Up, man. That's still my shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas Shice Bub and them niggas was talking that shit, man. That's kind of like, I won't say like them because I don't want to compare, you know what I'm saying, history files, niggas being real street dudes and real street niggas or however y'all niggas want to relay that shit. You know what I'm talking about? But Griselda remind me a lot of them. Just fly niggas, fly real niggas, that was doing their thing. And I don't want to discredit, you know what I'm saying, Dipset, you know what I'm saying, But we know one thing for sure, that, you know what I'm saying, that nigga Jimmy, once he got in, he found out how to wiggle around and move around to where, like I say, he's still popping. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying, the rest of them ain't, but it's just, you could tell, man, he figured it out. You know what I'm saying? And, salute to him, man. Salute to Cam, too, man. Like, I'm a big fan of It Is What It Is, man. I listen to that shit faithfully every day, man. But, yeah, man, I had just wanted to speak on it. I damn near talked about this shit, man, for 30 minutes running my damn mouth. But I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, man. But, man, I hope they get it together, man. I hope it don't take niggas 60-something years old before they all decide they want to get together, you know what I'm saying, man, and come out and pop out and show the world that they cool, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna near lie, man. It's like I said, wow, this shit. It put a big smile on my face when I seen Lil Wayne had the Hot Boys. Man, y'all don't just know the feeling, pause, that it put through me. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's good to see them guys back together, man. And that's hopefully we get a chance to see the set like that. But it was a sad day, man. That day, man. I watched that, man. I was just like, wow, man, it's over. Like, man, this shit over. OVA. But yeah, man. Them niggas, they still hurt, man. And you could tell, man. You could tell. Like, I thought Cam, when he said all that, he was going to take them shades off, but nah. Bro ain't want us to see, you know what I'm saying, that pain in his eyes, man. And then, far as too, real quick. I'm gonna end this. Come on, man. It don't matter. I was seeing motherfuckers saying about where you born or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And some of that's true to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers saying he not from Harlem. Man, let me tell you something. If you got at least, I like to say 7. If you got over 7 years of being someplace where you at, man, that's where you from. I don't give a fuck where the fuck, goddamn it, you was born. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't saying you being born and raised don't mean, that's where you from. But if you been someplace else over 7 years, nigga, that's where you from. I don't give a fuck what age or whatnot. And some of y'all may disagree, and go ahead, granted. But I'm just saying, right? I don't give a fuck if I come over here, right? And I'm over here all the time. And then I move in over here. And then I'm here. And I put in over over decades. And I'm making my mark and my imprint on that motherfucker, man. Man, this is where I'm from. Quick, right with me, right? Case in point. Man, I'm from Chicago, motherfucking Illinois, man. Chicago, Illinois. I was born in St. Francis Hospital, man. You know what I'm saying? Blue Island, Cook County, man. When I left the hospital, man, I went to 101 South Perry, man. That's where I went. And I can name off all the places I live, because I tell niggas I'm from out south and out west, right? Because I grew up home in the Walnut out west. I went to grammar school. I went to Catholic school, too. I went to St. Malachy on Washington and Oakley. That was right behind the Henry Horner Projects right there on Lake Street. And I went to St. Joachim, where I graduated 8th grade on Langley and Langley, man. Right down the street from Burnside, maybe a block or 2 from the infamous Cottage Grove. You know what I'm saying? And grew up on Drexel, where my mom bought her first house on 90th and Drexel when she was 19. So, but I came up here, right, to Rockford when I was 16. And I've been here since I was 16. Far as living wise, doing my thing, making my imprint on this town where, everybody know me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from here too. You can't tell me I'm not from Rockford. Now, I might want born and raised here, but at the end of the day, I've been here over 30 motherfucking years, and I tell any nigga, from 92 to now, I know all the history of Rockford. Why? Because I was a nigga that was out there in them streets for real. I ain't got to talk about that. Like I tell everybody, man, the streets tell your story, whatever it is you do. So that's why I tell niggas, like, you ain't gonna never hear me talk about my heyday and none of that. If you know me, the streets gonna tell my story. But again, y'all, man, I'm about to end this, man. We damn to come 40 minutes, man. But I want to apologize, man. I just had a lot going on, man. I had to go back in dad mode, man. Just a lot going on. And I'm gonna end up talking about it too, man. Just, far as, just showing y'all on my channel a continuation of my life. I started coaching AAU basketball. I'm gonna show y'all the medals and all that stuff I got in there. We taking a break from that, but we finna start back up. Just trying to keep myself busy and occupied. Yeah, I'm still at the gridiron, still working. I know I ain't made a lot of videos at the gig. Just been trying to chill, man. Just a lot of stuff been going on there. As well as I know last time, a few videos back, I had my son over here. Like a lot of y'all don't even know, when I did that video, my son was on the run. You know what I'm saying? He had ended up getting caught up going through that penitentiary. So now, he home. So I had to get back with him and, get him back adjusted and everything, man. Just making sure, he good. So that's my reason why, y'all, I ain't been able to get on him, man. I just been having a lot going on, man. As well as, you know what I'm saying, man. Like I said, just trying my best to be the best dad and make up for a lot of stuff I missed. But again, y'all, I apologize. I'm gonna have more stuff coming. I promise y'all. Just y'all work with me. Like the few people I got, I appreciate y'all, man. You know, cause y'all been down with your boy, man, and I appreciate it, man. And I promise to give y'all more and more content, man. But y'all know how it is over here, man, with me, man. I ain't finna hit y'all with the word salad with the extra lexicon ranch. I'm not finna do all that, man. We gonna keep this shit kiss method like I learned in college. We gonna keep it simple, stupid. But I just want to say I appreciate y'all, man, and y'all fuck with me, man. I'm about to get off because I already seen how to hit this 40th mark, man. Relax, unwind, and get ready to do it tomorrow. But man, again, as always, man, man, it ain't never too late to change, man. Shit, man, try something different, you know. I still love this shit, as y'all see, even though I ain't consistent, but I promise y'all I'm finna get on and get to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been seeing a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, inspiring me to get back on and doing them lives and on TikTok. And I'm on everything, y'all. So y'all, man, check me out if you want, man. You know, I ain't finna ask y'all for no bread or none of that, man. No, I want to do everything organic, man. So like I say, the 60 people that I got, you know what I'm saying, I'd rather have 60 real ones than, you know what I'm saying, 1,000 phony fake motherfuckers, man. But like I say, man, it ain't never too late to change, man. And as always, man, y'all know my motto, man. Peace and love. Holla at y'all.